Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, I'm just sharing with you guys more home decor must-haves and favorites of mine. As always, you can find the links to shop these products. They will pop up on the screen as I'm talking about them, but you can also find them. There'll be a little carousel with their photos right under this video, and you can shop directly through this video. Super simple for you guys to find everything, and without further ado, we can just jump right into it. Alright, the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is just this marble coffee table, and believe it or not, Anthropologie is actually one of my favorite stores to shop for furniture. I feel like they do a really great job of just having such a nice curated collection of really good quality, unique pieces. Sometimes they can tend to be a little bit on the pricier side, but I find that the quality is really exceptional and you get what you pay for when it comes to that. So this coffee table I know is going to be no less than great, and if I were personally in the market for a coffee table, this is definitely something that I would gravitate towards. I love that it's marble and again a timeless stone, but also it's just a very unique piece to bring into the home. I love the option of also adding the additional table to just kind of stagger and have that different height difference, as well as you will find that this adds a lot of additional surface space, which to me is crucial when it comes to coffee tables. I actually have been doing this quite often where I'll buy a coffee table and find one to stagger over it just to give that additional surface space. So it's something that I already like to do, and it's even better when you can find pieces like this where they already have the matching set, so you can kind of do that if you would like. Next up, something very simple and as small as this candle can really elevate a room. This is one of my favorites from Anthropologie just because I cannot stress enough how beautiful this illuminates when it is lit. Also on top of this is probably one of my favorite candle scents ever. I feel like it's very universal and most people enjoy the scent that's in here. Would highly recommend it, and again, this is just like a beautiful jar to be able to reuse. So once you're done with the candle, you can reuse the jar. It's just really beautiful. Like I said, when you light it, it just like illuminates so nicely, and I love that it's like a metallic. So again, it kind of serves as a piece of home decor, but it also is that candle that you can use. Next up, I know everyone has gone crazy for the traditional Anthropologie mirror that has gone just viral absolutely everywhere. However, they have this new arrival that I just find to be so much better. Like if I were going to get a large floor mirror, this is the option that I would go with. I think that this one looks far more elegant than the last one. I just feel like it feels like an upgrade, definitely a lot more luxurious than the last one. I feel like the last one was replicated and like mass produced so much that it kind of like lost that like luxury vibe to me, to be completely honest. I still think it's a beautiful piece, but looking at this one just looks 10 times more just like high quality. It has a better shape to it in my opinion as well. So if you're in the market for a mirror, I would definitely recommend checking this one out, and I believe it is also available in different sizes as well. Next up is this absolutely gorgeous console. Now, I have never found something this close to the console that I currently have from West Elm, but I feel like this one is pretty close contender, and I do actually prefer this one more than the one that I have. I will say that over the years, I still love the quality. I still think it's the best thing I've ever purchased, but the overall like carvings on it are a lot more like bohemian, and they don't really match with like the current direction that my living space is going into. So I'm still gonna keep it. I'm probably just gonna move it into my bedroom. But something like this I feel like is a little bit more timeless. I don't think that mine necessarily isn't timeless, but I would say that the design details on this one just can be incorporated with a few more different styles. And the one that I have, I wouldn't say can go with like something a little bit more modern. It's not really gonna work just because of the carvings on it. So if you like the look of the dark wood and the carvings, I definitely would recommend checking this piece of furniture out. All right, I love using like laddered furniture just to store blankets or to just fill up like a blank wall, and I absolutely love the shape on this wooden ladder from Anthropologie. That's what I love about Anthropologie, is they'll take something that's just like so simple and they'll make sure that they elevate the piece or find the piece somewhere and sell it on their site that just looks so much better. Again, whoever works for them and like is in charge of buying for them does an amazing job because this ladder is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's stunning. I love the wood on it, but again, I'm sure you could change the color if you wanted it to be a different color just to kind of match your own space. But I think this is a really great piece, and I do think it's offered at a great price for the quality. Next up, I had to share my coasters in today's video. I still get so many questions about them. They are from Anthropologie. I show them a lot. I've had them literally for like 9 years at this point. I've had them so long. They are my favorites. They held up so nicely. I think I only broke like one of them, and that was totally my fault, like dropped it on hardwood. Not paying attention, but the whole rest of the set is holding up quite nicely. I love this neutral one, but another great thing about it is these are also available in a few different colors on the site. So if the neutral tone isn't what you like, you will definitely find a color that you love, and they're just absolutely stunning and beautiful in person. All right, another coffee table that just screams to me absolute elegance is this one. When I saw this on the site, I was like, my jaw dropped. I think that this is absolutely just so stunning, so beautiful. I actually think that this would be a really great option for my mom's living room. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know where this was when I was looking for coffee tables the other day. I forgot like I had this on my pin board, but I love this piece. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a statement piece, but it's perfect because it's marble, and I love it. You could incorporate this so many different ways. So if you're in the market for a coffee table, this is another really great option to check out. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Dossier. Dossier is one of my favorite go-to places to find luxury-inspired scents. They have some amazing scents that you can find in the form of perfume, as well as some great home scents. This Rose and Basil Bliss has been my absolute favorite recently. I also love their products because they're vegan and cruelty-free. They're also paraben-free. So if you're in the market for some new fragrance, I would highly recommend checking that out. That one in particular is inspired by Le Labo, which is one of my favorites, so it's great to be able to get it at an affordable price. Click the link in the description box down below to shop Dossier. Next up is this really beautiful sofa option. Now for me, I have really been loving color lately. I, love my neutrals, not saying that, but just adding a nice pop of color is great if it's done correctly, and I absolutely fell in love with this green sofa when I saw it. Not only is it just like a nice dark deep like rich green color, which I think is perfect and very versatile, but the overall shape of this sofa is also beautiful. It's 96 inches long, so it's a little bit on the larger size, which is perfect. Sometimes when you find sofas like this, they're super tiny, they're like 5 feet, and that just doesn't work for everyone's space. So I think that this one is very beautiful. I love the wood legs on it as well. I think that this would look great in so many different spaces. So if you are in the market for a new sofa, definitely would highly recommend checking this one out because I think it's a really great option. Right, the next item is this lamp, and it reminds me of the lamp that I have in my bedroom from Crate & Barrel that you guys ask about all the time, but I feel like this one is even more useful. I will say I love that lamp for decor and everything, but in terms of it like giving off like a normal light hue in your room, it doesn't work. It has a beautiful shape to it, but something like this would be a much better alternative to purchase because it's more of a traditional lampshade shape, so you're gonna get like that lighting that you need in the room. I feel like mine is more of like a decorative object and not so much a lamp, if that makes sense. This one is the same. It's got the brass tone with the marble. I think these are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and if these were available when I got mine, I probably would have opted for something like this just because I find this to be a lot more practical. All right, I saw this on TikTok and I fell in love with it. I went on a wild goose chase to find it, and that is what actually led me to Anthropologie for today's video and to just kind of shop around and find some awesome new favorites for you guys. This bench. A moment for this bench. Like, I love this. I think that the fabric on it is beautiful. I love the legs on it. I saw a girl have this on TikTok and she styled it at the end of her bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. I immediately put it in my cart, and then I came back to reality. I don't have anywhere to put it at the moment, but it's taking everything in my power not to purchase this just because I think it's absolutely beautiful. This is the perfect bench. So if you're in the market for a new bench for your home, this is definitely one I would recommend checking out. Another thing that I thought was absolutely stunning when I saw it is just this wine holder. Like, this is absolutely beautiful. I cannot stress enough like how nice this wine holder is. It's absolutely crazy. I just think that this is so beautiful, and even if you don't have wine in your home or you don't drink, like, you can literally get like really nice like glass bottles of water and display them in your kitchen on this, and I think it would be stunning. I really love green marble, and I just love the uniqueness of this piece as well. So if you need something like this for your kitchen, I would highly recommend checking this out. All right, we have another just irregular shaped mirror. You guys know I have a soft spot for irregular shaped mirrors. I love them. I have so many different styles. However, this one, the detailing on the edging is insane, and that's one thing that I think a lot of the ones I have that are lacking. They're very minimal and they look beautiful, but the detailing on the side of this one I love. This is perfect, I think, for like a bathroom above like a bathroom vanity. This would be absolutely gorgeous, or you could use it in a bedroom. You could use it so many different places, but if you're in the market for a new mirror and you want that irregular shape, I think you should go with this one just because it has that little extra detail to it. All right, when I saw this vase, I literally freaked out because I have the glassware from this like similar collection that you guys ask me about all the time. Anytime I share those cups, everyone's like, where are they from? Again, I bought them from Anthropologie like 9 years ago, and I never saw them again. But this vase is pretty much a representation of what that glassware looks like. I personally love it. I love the neutral tones. I think it looks super expensive, and I'm honestly very tempted to buy the vase too, just because I love that glassware so much. Like, I will never get rid of it. I think it's perfect. I love the mixture of like the white with the glass. So if you're in the market for a nice new vase, definitely one that I would highly recommend. All right, another wine holder that I really wanted to share because I feel like a lot of you guys would love this for your kitchen. Again, how stunning is this? This is what I say when I talk about like Anthropologie just like really having cool items and just like such unique pieces that you can incorporate in the home. Also things that you don't see like overdone a ton and like everywhere. It's another reason why I like Anthropologie. You can definitely find more unique items for the home on there, and this one is definitely one of those pieces as well. This is a really nice like decor element to add to a kitchen, and you can like layer this with some cookbooks, and I think it would look absolutely beautiful. All right, including these because I also get questions about these all the time anytime I show them. Currently for my nightstand, I have 2 of these. I purchased them from Anthropologie a couple of years ago. They've been holding up quite nicely. Absolutely love them. They're super easy to just dust off and keep clean. Really high quality, super heavy. So keep that in mind. These are not cheap quality at all. They are like really heavy, a little difficult to even move at times. I love the fact that you can turn them different ways to get a different look with them. So I would highly recommend these for side tables for a sofa, using them as nightstands. Like, you can use them so many different ways. I've pulled them and moved them into different rooms over the years, and I've swapped which direction they go for my nightstands. I just think they're a really perfect option. Now I have the black, but they do come in the wood tone as well. All right, and next up are these absolutely beautiful planters. Now I personally purchased the candle from this collection, so I own that myself. And the reason why I opted for the candle is because I figured that when I finished the candle, I could turn it into a small planter. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1, but I'm not gonna lie, I definitely want one that's on a larger scale. I even think getting like 3 of these, like the 3 different sizes, and putting them in a corner in your home and having different plants in them, oh my gosh, like literally stunning, gorgeous, absolutely perfect. Like, someone that's watching this, please do that for me because I don't have room for them right now, but if I did, I would definitely be getting these planters. That is how much I love this collection. The texturing on them is absolutely insane. They are beautiful. All right, next up is this very uniquely shaped dining table. I absolutely love this piece. If you're in the market for a dining table, I would definitely recommend checking their site. If this one isn't of interest to you, I definitely think you would find one that is, and again, a really great place to get a dining table that's a little bit more on the unique side. Again, the quality that you get from their furniture is like unmatched. It's pretty insane when it arrives. Again, even like comparing to my side tables, when I got them, I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect them to be like that heavy duty and that good of quality, and they are seriously insane quality. So highly would recommend checking their whole dining table collection. This is just one of the favorites that I saw right off the bat that stood out to me, but they have a ton more. All right, this light fixture has seriously been absolutely just like on my brain all the time. I saw this and I like can't forget about it. So this is like the top of my wish list for when I move. I'm like, I want this light fixture. It is going to go above my dining table. No one can tell me otherwise. Like, this is stunning. It is gorgeous. I love this. I love the glass on it. I love the mixture with the gold. I think this is perfect. So if you're in the market for some new lighting for your home, I would recommend this one. I do believe it comes in a smaller option or a larger option. I can't remember which one, but this isn't the only shape and size that they have of this same design. So definitely good to check out the different options if this particular one doesn't work out for you. All right, next up, I definitely wanted to include this vase because it reminds me of one of my H&M home favorites that I have just like always loved, but this one is in white and I love the fact that it's not like completely smooth. The texturing on it I think is just absolutely beautiful, and again, the texturing on this makes it just look a little bit more high-end, a little bit more luxurious. It doesn't look as cheapy, to be completely honest, as the H&M home one. After seeing this, I'm like, this is like the elevated version of that vase. Obviously it's gonna cost you a little bit more, but I do think that this is a really great home decor piece to check out. All right, and then I wanted to include these chairs. I thought that these were absolutely stunning for just the texture on them, but just looking at this shape, again, you're getting a very nice, unique piece of furniture. This is definitely something that I would gravitate towards if I were in the market for some accent chairs. I think that these are absolutely great, and again, just opting for something like this that's a little bit more unique and elegant that can really elevate the home is something that I would highly recommend. Even if you're only gonna get like one really high-end furniture piece and everything else you're not gonna splurge on that much, I would recommend checking out something like these chairs because they are absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, that is everything that I wanted to share in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.